Hi there. My name is Weirdo, and this is Weirdo Love Tarot, and this is going to be a reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising for the month of January 2023. It's a general love reading, so it's not going to resonate with every Gemini out there, so just take the pieces that fit, leave the rest behind for somebody else. I come up with multiple scenarios, and I don't sugarcoat anything. So if it doesn't resonate with you, please make sure you check out your sun, your moon, and your rising signs. If you are a cross-watcher and you are interested in a Gemini, keep in mind energy is fluid, so this could actually be a message for you. Feel free to switch the roles. If anybody's interested in a personal reading, you can find all the information in the description box below. You'll find my email address and a link to my Facebook page. Feel free to message me through either, and I will set you up with a personal reading. I want to thank everybody for the likes, the shares, the subscribes, the comments. Just being patient with me. I got a lot going on in life right now. So thank you for just being here and checking me out and vibing with me. And I hope you all had a beautiful holiday and are enjoying the holiday season. Only thing I wanted for Christmas this year was to see my mama's face, because I haven't been able to see her, because when you're on chemo, your immune system is weakened, and I work at a convenience store where I come in contact with 200 people a day, and people are germ factories, and you never know who's carrying what, and I haven't been able to be around her, but she's currently in the hospital. Excuse me. And I got to go spend some time with her. I drove in the blizzard all the way out to the country, about 15 miles away, to pick up my son, and then about 8 miles back to the hospital. We sat and we visited with my mom. Then I had to take him all the way back out to the country to his dad's house, and then drive all the way back home. And I live on a very steep hill that was covered with ice, and it took me forever to get my little, I have a 2001 Plymouth Neon, up the hill to get home. It was scary. I'm glad I got new tires on my car. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm just trying to make the car last through the winter so I can get something better when I get my tax money this year. Because that thing is a beater. It is I can't even turn the heat up in the car because the serpentine belt squeals whenever you turn anything on in the car. So yeah, I freeze. But anyway, the song I had coming through for you, Gemini, now that I'm done rambling, and it was weird because it just started playing in my head out of nowhere, and I'm like, okay, so I guess I'm doing the Gemini reading now, because I just finished the Libra reading and it was like instantly in my head, and I'm like, all right, so we're gonna do this quick then. I Hate Myself for Loving You by Joan Jett. I hate myself for loving you. Can't break free from the things that you do. I want to walk, but I'd run back to you because I hate myself for loving you. Now, the words to the song that were really standing out to me was, there's a chorus that says, "Hey Jack, it's a fact, they're talking in town. I turn my back and you're messing around. I'm not getting jealous. I just don't like looking like a clown." So it's like people are telling you, oh no, this person's off messing around with so and so, and when you try to confront them about it, they're like, oh, you're just jealous. It's like, no, I'm not being jealous. It's like, if we're together, then you shouldn't be out screwing around with other people. So I feel like somebody was running around behind your back thinking you don't know about it, and everybody was looking at you like maybe you possibly were an idiot because you're with this person that's two-timing you, and they all know it. Nobody's saying anything to you. But the problem is, the next verse in the song is, I think of you every night and day. You took my heart and you took my pride away. So this person might have done a once over on you, kind of messed with your head, and they're out screwing around, and it's like, but you still love them. You still have feelings for them. You still have an attachment to them. Now, when I was meditating, it was really funny because I'm like, right in my face, and it was an armadillo, and I'm like, oh, okay. Now the only thing I thought of was in the animal spirit deck that I have, armadillo spirit is about setting healthy boundaries, about self-protection. You know, the armadillo, when anytime it's scared, it just curls up in a ball and is protected by its shell. So I feel like this is about, you're trying to protect yourself from this person's energy because you do still have feelings, and that could still be where your heart lies. So you might be having an issue with, but I feel like you're setting boundaries, and you're kind of standing up for yourself. So let's see here. We have turtle spirit. Slow and steady wins the race. Okay, this is that Knight of Pentacles energy. It's like moving forward. Okay, one day at a time. If you can't do a day at a time, do an hour at a time. If you can't do an hour at a time, do a minute at a time, even a second at a time, as long as you're moving forward. Okay, slowly. Because you will eventually get to the point where maybe this emotional attachment to this person, it's like every day that goes by that you know, you're in that self-protection mode, and you're protecting yourself from this person's energy. Every day that goes by, it gets a little easier and a little bit, you know, and then it's no longer a second at a time or a minute at a time. It starts to become a day at a time, a week at a time, a month at a time, you know. It's like, and then eventually you break free from that connection. Trust me, been there, done that. So anyway, angels and spirit guides, please give me clear and accurate messages for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising for the month of January 2023. January 2023. This year flew by. Woo! Okay. Yeah, this is what I'm feeling. Somebody's coming back around because you got the reconciliation card here. Someone from your past is returning to your life. And we have religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So you might have either a lot in common with this person, or you. Now, reconciliation doesn't always mean you get back with a person. Reconciliation just means that you work things out. And you know, sometimes reconciliation means, okay, cool, let bygones be bygones and go our separate ways, you know. Just because you forgive each other doesn't mean you still have to be a part of each other's lives. You could have spiritually evolved, and your connection, you're realizing this connection to this person is not as strong as it used to be, okay? Or you could have a lot of the way you see life, the way you see love, spirituality, you know, energy. You could have a lot in common with this person. So that's going to be different for everybody. But let's see what's going on in Gemini's current energy. Hermit mode. So you're spending a lot of time alone. This is card of Virgo. Spending a lot of time alone, isolated, working on yourself. That's that spirituality. You might be raising your vibration, going to another vibrational plane here. So what's this Hermit card about in the current energy? Got two queens here. Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups, Aries, Leo, Sag, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And the Ace of Cups. Now, you could have more than one person coming at you, you know, one offering passion, one offering love. Somebody, you know, somebody's trying to come in and you're like, I'm going within. I'm working on me. Because you're in this hermit mode. But I feel like somebody's coming in with an offer of love. This could be the same person. You know, maybe in the past it was about the passion and now it's more about the emotional connection, or vice versa. But they are coming in and offering you a genuine cup of love. But you're, like I said, you're in hermit mode. You're working on you, spending your time in isolation, you know, doing that shadow work for yourself. Pew, pew, pew. Sorry, my phone. All right, so let's see what the challenges here for the month of January 2023 are for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. 4 of Cups. I feel like, honestly, the first thing I got of, because you can see she's got the 3 cups here that she's already had, and now this person's offering her the 4th cup, and she's just kind of like, yeah, more of the same. Whoop-de-doo. Doesn't care, you know. This is stagnation. This is boredom. It's like maybe what this person's offering you now is not what you want. So what's this 4 of Cups about? Let's see. What's this 4 of Cups about in the challenges for January? Queen of Swords. Strength card. Okay. So this person's coming in offering love, and you're like, now this could be you offering love. Okay. And they don't want it. But I'm feeling more like they're offering you the same old, and you're like, Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. You're like, you know what? This no longer serves me. This no longer is what I want. It's more of the same thing. And I'm, you know, I want to move forward. I want to have the strength to find my passion somewhere else. Okay. Now, because this is in the challenges, this could be this person is saying they offer you love, but they're really just coming back and waving their wand around. And this is saying you're going to have find the strength to cut this person out because they're no longer serving your greater good. They're no longer, because that Queen of Swords, she doesn't use that sword to fight. She uses it to cut out anything that is not good for her, doesn't, you know, isn't going to help her grow. And I feel like this person might just be coming back for the passion, waving their wand around, and you're like, you need to have the strength to say, yeah, this isn't what I want anymore. And I feel like you might be finding having a hard time finding the courage to do that. I have Leo here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sag, Virgo, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. All right, so let's get a potential outcome. I say potential because we all have free will. We all have the ability to change the outcome based on our own actions. So let's see what the outcome will be for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. You got the Justice card here. It's a card of Libra. Finding balance. Now you can see when she's holding this sword steady, okay, her eyes are closed. She can't see, because have you ever tried to have your hands like completely equal with your eyes closed? You can't. You have to go within, okay? You have to go with what you feel. Are they equal? Is it equal? Is it even? Okay? Is it balanced? You have to trust what's inside to see, is this balanced? So what's this Justice card about here? Woo! You have the Five of Cups, the Three of Coins, and the Nine of Swords. So I feel like you're afraid you're going to regret it. I mean, it has potential to actually, you know, because you do still have love for this person. You do still have feelings for this person, but you're not sure if it's going to be balanced. You're afraid that you're scared that if you put any more work into it with that Three of Coins, you're afraid that if you put any more work into it, you're going to regret it. But the only way you're going to be able to understand that is to go within, because I feel like right now you're going within, you're looking within, and you're going to see that this person is just, it's just the same old, same old. They're offering you the same thing over and over and over again. Now, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. But if you've continuously tried, because you can see she's already gotten 3 cups from this person, and now this 4th one's there, and it's like, why would I want that? You know, why would I want to continue to have any more of your energy with mine, okay, to come together with you if it's just the same thing over and over again, okay? Because right now I feel like you are really looking at this, or you're going to look at this, and I feel like you're afraid to put any, because, you know, the Nine of Swords, that's, I mean, this person kept you up at night. I mean, this gave you a lot of anxiety, gave you a lot of crap, gave you a lot of regrets. It's like, I regret putting all this effort into this just to get the same thing, the same result over and over and over again. You're afraid if you put more energy into it, you'll regret it. But there is a chance here. See, there's those 3 cups spilled out. Like, I feel like you're afraid that if you put more energy into this, or because you don't want to put any more energy into this, I'm afraid that you're going to be afraid. I had that wrong. Okay. What if I regret it if I don't take the chance? What if I regret it? And the only way you're going to know that is to trust, you know, her shadow self is the one in charge of seeing if this is balanced. The only way you're going to see if this is going to be good for you, because I feel like you're also afraid that if you don't try again with this person, you'll regret it. Damned if you do and damned if you don't. It's like, if I try and I get the same old shit, what's it worth? If I don't try, what if it could have been something? Well, am I always going to sit and think, oh, what could have been? Well, what could have been a disaster. You know, you have to do what's best for you. And I feel like you're having a hard time doing that because this person still has some kind of hold on you. And they're coming back again, and they're offering you a cup of love, but I feel like it might just be coming around to use you for sex or money. And you're having a hard time finding the strength to just cut this person out. But at the same time, they're just giving you the same shit over and over again. So let's get some advice from Spirit. Advice from Spirit for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. Armadillo Spirit. Self-protection. Self-protection. 10 of Wands. Got a lot of baggage because of this. What's this 10 of Wands about? You can see she's got the pack mule all loaded up, and she's carrying bags. This is a lot A lot of burdens here. A lot going on. What's this Ten of Wands about? Yeah. Okay. So this couldn't be more clear. The Ten of Wands, which is, it's just a burden. It's too much. It's an overload of, there's just too much baggage that goes along with this situation. You have the Six of Coins. This is somebody not giving you back the same in return. This is a lack of reciprocity. You can see he's holding the scales, but what he's given back here, that's the Libra symbol. That's the symbol for the scales. You know, it's just the illusion of the same. Okay. Like, I feel like this person is going to come in and it's like, oh yes, I want to make this work, and I love you, and I want everything, but they're not actually giving you what it is that you require for this connection to be successful. And we all have requirements, and we all have expectations, and you know, sometimes we set our expectations too high, and when people don't live up to them, but that's how the lessons are learned. That's how you learn, okay? No, you know, you have to decide, no, I'm not setting my expectations too high. This is what I need, and if this person can't give it to me, then they are not the person for me, because there is somebody out there that will give me exactly that. Okay, so Spirit's telling you, you need to see that this person with this Judgment card here, you need to see that this person is not giving you back what you're putting into it. They're not going to put into you what you're putting into them. They're a taker. They're not a giver. Okay, and Spirit's telling you it's time. Eight of Cups. You've tried. You've tried multiple times. It's time to walk away. It's time to walk away, because this is just too much, and it's just going to keep weighing you down, draining you of energy. Okay, so take that how it resonates for you. If it does resonate with you, can you do me a big favor and click on that like button? I would so greatly appreciate it. If you like the way I read and you want to see more content by me, by all means, I invite you to hit that subscribe button. Otherwise, I wish you a blessed night. Much love. Bye.